Amanda.
And a potato!
Look at that!
He got potato.
We went
Traveling potato.
when we were in Bowling Green. If you haven't seen the first video, you need to go back and check it out. We went to Saint Teresa's. We got a lot of really cool stuff. Was this from Saint Teresa's?
Yes.
We had this at Saint Teresa's, but it was so cute. We had to show you again. We've been looking for a pack for him for a long time. I bought one for him that had rollies on it, and it wasn't gonna work because you could put it on your back, but because it had the rollies on it, it must have weighed about 50 pounds. So, hi. So we got this so we could carry him. $2.99. One of our best buys of the whole trip. You're making the camera shake.
Pretty sturdy.
He gets a little upset, not upset, but it's a little hard for him to get in it. But once he's in it, he's like, let's go. We can go hiking. Ta-da!
It's the
Bless
same as
you.
the Bajorn. Like once he's got that like pressure,
He's-
it's like deep compression therapy for him, and he's just good with it.
And he wouldn't put there's little places for him to put his paws. He could actually put his paws up there and put his paws on Amanda's shoulders and be able to see, but he didn't want to do that. You got your ear caught. No, he got his ear caught when you pulled that up.
Goober.
So that I think was one of our best buys. But then we were gonna go to someplace else, but
They close at 5. All of
Why
the
does it
like
all-
mom and pop ones closed at like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. on a Saturday. So like we couldn't make
So
it
we had-
back to take the dogs out and get back into town in time.
Well, and we have to take care of the dogs and make sure they have their medicine. He's on more medicine
Lots of medicine.
for something else. So, wanted to show you that. So we went to Goodwill, which is, if you've watched the channel, it's not our
Not my favorite.
favorite place.
There is
but-
no virtuous consumption under capitalism, unfortunately. So
Well, we have our
there's
own,
better choices.
we have our own personal problems with Goodwill. But you say hello? We decided to go to Goodwill anyway, and boy, are we glad that we did. I got out of the car and looked at my phone, and it's at 2%. I was
This
like,
is what a Goodwill haul should be like.
this.
This is what it used to be like. This is what you expect.
We got lots of stuff. Most of it is for us. But do you want to take him off?
Oh, okay. We got doodads.
We're
I
gonna-
want to show you all the weird stuff.
We're going to show you
first.
some really cool doodads,
We're
but
gonna show you the sunways.
let her take Mac off. We'll be right back.
Okay, so for doodads, for miscellaneous, I got. It's plastic, but look how cute it is for $2. I'm gonna use it forever, and because it's plastic, I feel like I can take it on the road with me. I could hang it in the tent if I wanted to. Be more decorational. It's got a little schmutz right there, but I'm sure that wipes right off. He's so cute. And then Mom has a problem to talk to you guys about. That's her problem.
And she solved the problem for me. So I had 2 pairs of sunglasses. I couldn't find either pair. Turns out that one of the pair had gotten tangled up in the charger cord in the car
It was just like under the seat.
on the floorboard. I don't know where that one was. And the other one either was in the house when I needed it in the car or was in the car when I... So Amanda found a whole bag of sunglasses. There's only 3.
$4.
There's 4 in here. There was 5. But they're all good, sturdy.
They're all tortoiseshell sunglasses. I said put one in the house, put one in the
tortoiseshell
car, put one in the
sunglasses.
closet. Put
So
one in the shoe.
less than $1 a piece. So, I mean, even if these were $10, $12 that you pay at CVS, you're looking at $50, $60.
Saved a lot of
And
money.
I spent $5, and I got to give my other daughter
One of the pairs, they were too big. I got a cup.
pairs.
It's a pretty cool cup. It's got my brother's name on it. If you're listening to this,
Be surprised when you open it. As a gift. We have this set. I think this is a little thinner plastic, but we have this actual
it's
set
a small. We
of
don't have a
Tupperwares.
small.
And we don't have a small. And with all the foods that we dry, that we dehydrate,
There's
and
a
keep,
festival of canisters over there that
And
you
all-
haven't seen yet. It's gonna be one of its own episodes.
Yeah. We always need these, so I'm gonna go put it right over to get it washed. See, they are a little different. They're pretty close. This one's a little sturdier, but I'm gonna put this one in the sink.
Listen, I don't usually do plastic, okay? And I just got accepted to Easter Grass at Astral Valley, which is their Easter family-friendly camp out. So when you're a vendor there this year, you can either do $30 registration fee as a vendor, or you could donate $30 worth of Easter eggs that you stuff yourself with your shop stuff for the adult Easter egg hunt. So I got 12 eggs for $2 hairs because that's the price that it should be. These are Meyer eggs. I know they're $5 or $6, or they were before inflation. Who knows what they freaking are now? $2. I can put my merchandise and my card in there and said, come to my table for a free reading. Mwah, done. Over it. So easy.
Free 1 card reading. Boop. So
baskets.
Yes, I got some baskets. But the reason why I got some baskets.
Get a basket and a basket to go with our box of boxes and our bag of bags.
Yeah. The next Mystic Fair, I will not be there to be an assistant for Ramanda.
I don't need your help.
That's right.
Yes, I do. Actually, probably the reason she has this new business is because I need snacks.
Yes. I will be across the aisle from her. We are launching yet another little side hustle called Nani Noms.
Another one!
I'm considered Nani by some of my grandchildren. And so I will be doing snacks, some vegan snacks, gluten-free snacks, high protein snacks, real meal replacement stuff that really tastes good. So I got baskets to be able to put stuff in.
For the table.
This one was $1.99.
I love the leaf motif on the front. He said I'm a natural guy. It's a leaf.
I got this one for $2.99.
It's a little warped, but we can fix that.
There's just a little bit on the handle.
Ah!
But they're just going to be sitting so I can put
It's fine.
stuff. Did you break it?
No.
I think she might need to eat. She might need some salt. And then I got this great big one.
For
This
sheeps?
one,
Is this for sheeps?
probably for the bigger stuff. This one was $8.99. But look how big.
Well,
I
look
can
at
have multiple rows.
That's $30 at Marshall's. You can't
Of
convince me
stuff.
that that's not $25, $30 at Home Goods or somewhere.
So-
And it's so cutie. It's that trendy gray. Are we talking about books as part of doodads, or are books their own thing?
We could do it quick.
It's been 5 minutes. Let's talk about books.
So this Goodwill had prices like Goodwill
Like
used
Goodwill.
to have. Like
Who knew you had to drive 5 hours for Goodwill to act right?
Yeah, we were in Bowling Green, Kentucky. That Goodwill is really nice. The shelves were really full. I mean, it was.
The clothes were like I couldn't see anything.
Yeah. But I went and looked at the wall of books because I didn't take the book that I'm reading right now about Theodore Roosevelt because it's like this thick. And I'm like, I'm not hauling that 5 hours to read for 2 nights to come back. So I looked at the wall of books and I got The Sophisticated Savage. This book sells paperback brand new for $12.99. So let's just say that the books are $10 a piece. I'm sure Ken Follett does not.
New Ken Follett hardback used to be $30 because he's super.
So this one's $30. This is a hardback. That's probably $20. That's a hardback that has 3 different books in it. That's probably $30. 10, 10, 10, and 10, and 10.
Ken Follett, The Evening and the Morning, book 1 of now the 4-part series of the Pillars of the Earth.
4-part series.
I got divorced. Shut up.
Shut up.
This one's also 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 books for
Stories.
For what were they? $2?
$1.69.
Less than $2 for 12 stories. 12, 14, 13 stories.
I thought I did really
Even
well.
if you go to half price books, these are still $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 depending. This one, still
Not that
popular.
one.
This just came out a couple years ago. I know because I did a dance about it. So, hi, if you're new to being poor, everybody, reading. Reading, you could watch the movie in your brain and then you know it forever.
But you should read the book first.
Please
Read the book first before.
Read the
watch.
Okay, so they actually already made Pillars of the Earth into a TV series, I think, in Canada or the UK. Please don't spoil it. Go all the way back to 400 BC. Go back to the Vikings. There's a lot of sex in there. I know some of you want that. But there's also a lot of, like, politics and relationship stuff that I really like. It's heavy. I'm putting it down. Are we talking?
I don't necessarily know a lot about any of the books. I may have read a little bit of the back of the cover, but wait a minute. What is that one?
The View from Alameda Island. I'm just showing people so they can pause to read in case they want to chime in. Tell me how it went. Tell me how you feel about it. Show the people that. Whoop! I'll be right back.
Beverly Lewis, The Heritage of Lancaster County. It's a trilogy. And I was like, I was thinking it's a 3-part Harlequin romance. It's actually a 3-part story about an adopted girl who I believe is adopted by the Amish. Tries to find her birth mother, and I'm not sure what the third one's about, but I thought it's not one of those Harlequin romances. And this one is Mary Kay Andrews, The Fixer-Upper. I don't know a lot about it, but it just looks good. And Amanda said you're getting this one and you're gonna read it. So
you're gonna read? Well, she already read The Man from Moscow, right? One of his pre-series ones. So she already knows she likes Ken Follett as an author. I love the Pillars of the Earth and the Century series because it's sprawling. When I used to have to drive an hour one way for work, I listened to these because it was just the biggest set of tapes I could grab in the library.
Stop, you're going to hit your head on the table.
Excuse us.
Mac is alone.
Editing that. When I used to drive one way for work, an hour every time, I just grabbed the biggest set of CDs. That's how old I am. CDs from the library to listen to. Turned out to be this guy, and I fell in love with it. And now I re-listen. When I run out of new credits, I just re-listen to the other books.
Well, if it's a 3 or 4-part story and they're all this big, you almost forget a year later. I mean,
yeah.
we both
you come back around like, oh, I forgot this part. Oh shit, the king's poisoned her mom. Yes.
We've both read Redwall at least twice.
But I'm ruined because it has to be read by John Lee. I can't handle the older versions before he had John Lee on contract because that's what Ken Follett books sound like in my head now. So, all of that to say, where are we?
Let's do that.
9 minutes. We'll probably come back in the blink of an eye and talk about candles. All right. I don't know what. This is segment 3? 4?
Doesn't matter.
Who cares? Segment 11D6. Next.
1100.
In the list of doodads. I hit the candle jackpot.
And I didn't get to film it because I can't my phone.
There was too much filming because there was too much finding. Here we go. I'm coming to you. Look at this. All right. So first of all, 50 cents for a used up Scentsy wax. That's enough for me to make 1 intention candle that smells really good. And then that's enough for me to make 2 intention candles that smell really good. And then, as if by magic, before I even knew that I was accepted to Cosmic Connections Easter Grass show this weekend, I happened upon a wag of balls. Wall of bags at Goodwill. This Goodwill does wall of bags. Not a lot of Goodwills do. Not all of them do anyway. But all of these lovely pastel springy colors in a bag of candles that nobody's gonna use or nobody was using, and they're already like naked and like busted out of their things and the tags are all off. So these are gonna be goodbye intention candles. Some of them are gonna end up in empty eggshells. You want to talk about your candle while I reset?
She comes over and she goes, "This is for you, buy it." I went,
Did I? Did I really say that?
Okay. And I said, "Why?" She goes, "It's coffee."
It's hazelnut cappuccino. It smells amazing.
Gosh.
It smells.
It does. I wish we had.
So
I wish we
good
had smell-o-vision
from across the room.
Oh
it
my
smells
gosh.
so good.
It just says coffee.
So it was $6 for 1, 2, 3, 4 pillar candles in a cutie tin. You can't tell me that that isn't a fourth of the price of what you would get it
It's
for at
from
Home Goods.
Red shit.
Whatever that is. It's like a Home Goods. So that's Mom's now because she has an entire room dedicated to coffee.
This might go in my bedroom.
And then
I found these, but I looked at them and I thought they were just little purple drink glasses. And then I looked at them, I'm like,
it's a purple candle.
it's a purple candle.
And she was like, you could use these. And I was like, I'm not, it's a perfect candle. It's already in there. Why would I do anything?
No, just put, I said you
To
just put the
upcycle it.
crystals on top. I said, but if you don't get them, I'm going to get them.
Right.
Because they're just beautiful purple candles. They were only $1. Usually at a Goodwill, each of these glasses would be $1 a piece before it had the candle in it. I don't know, there's writing on the bottom, but I don't think it says who makes them, but $3 for candles.
So the other things that were in my bag of tiny candles, by the way, all the candles were in a bag that was $2, and then these were 50 cents. So for $3, I'm probably gonna make 12 to 20 intention candles. There's also a cute little sample. That's a Yankee Candle Company. What is this? Cranberry Woods? It's kind of Christmassy. I might keep it for fall, but it depends on how many friends I have join us for Crystalmas in July. You haven't heard of that before. We're having Crystalmas in July. It's Christmas in July for Crystal Clear downloads, and these are going to be some of my buyers of fish freebies. They're fish. It's a little fish candle. He said. They were made in India, and that's all I know because that was what the sticker on the plastic from them was.
I put them on a board and faced them out, and
they're adorable. So I don't want to sell them. Like, I mean, I don't want to keep them because I won't use them, and I certainly am not going to melt these poor little fishies down. But these are going to be buyers of fish for Christmas in July. I feel like somebody else, somebody else was doing candle scraps too, which I think is adorable because
is a scratch and
it says this unique scent is not available anywhere else, and it's cucumberry. So I'm like, was somebody recycling their shit?
Cherry orange.
It's real cutie. It's got a wick but no base, so I think another home candle. It was just in
the bag.
I don't have to decide about that right now. I don't have to decide. That's not relevant. And then I got a heck of a vanilla one, which was, I don't see an original price, but this was
50 cents?
99 cents. This was $1 hair. And this is going to be 1,000,010 bases for intention candles. So if you don't know what the heck an intention candle is, you should check out Crystal Clear downloads on Whatnot. I hand make intention candles. I make them tiny so you can use them and move on. So was that all the candles?
Yes.
That was all of the candles. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not following, you should.
Close.
Close is another episode. This has been 5 minutes of candles on top of 13 minutes of other whatnot. So I figured.
Hit the button.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming along. Thank you for joining us on this haul of all of our doodads that we got in Bowling Green, Kentucky at the Goodwill. And a lot of times the Goodwills in the St. Louis area do not have these kinds of prices. This is the kind of prices that was used to seeing at Goodwill. That's Mac. This is not the whole haul, but we try to keep our videos right at about 20 minutes. Absolutely try to do less than 25. We have 2 more big bags of stuff, and just let me show you this sweatshirt that I got. It has a hoodie. And it says, is it on that side? Which side is it on? Anyway, it has the Nike on it. Oh, it's on this side. I just need a brand new little sticker right under there that says
OEM.
Made in the OEM factory in China, or made in China, because then I would really wear it with pride. Because I paid the OEM factory price for this.
At the Goodwill.
It's like brand new. It's a size small. It is a cropped, but it's brand new. There's not a nick, not a mark, not a fuzzy on it. Oh, ribs here too, but I'm not picking him up. So, go ahead and hit that like button. It does help our channel. Subscribe so that you know when the next one comes out. We're gonna go through all the clothes that we got. Besides this one, I think I paid about $5 for this. And I got clothes, Ramenda got clothes, Natalie got clothes. So we will go through the clothes on the next one. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. We'll see y'all on the next one, but don't forget, you're blessed to be a blessing. And remember what I always say.
Oh, don't forget, you are the magic.